Hi friends, welcome back to Frosty Eye Candy. So as usual, I'm going to jump straight in and show you the dried and resin results of the piece. So there we go, a beautiful color palette. So let me go this way and you can see the comet giving us that beautiful gold. Then we get it the other way, you can see it giving that beautiful kind of reddish violet tinge. But we had a little bit of melting, some of the colors mixed nicely, but check out the interference pigments just singing there, like bang, and then, oh, there they are. So, how did I get to this? And let's run through some colors. First off, we are using a black pillow, obviously, but then we're putting down this one, it's Nebula. Here we go, semi-transparent, beautiful kind of dark charcoal kind of color with a beautiful green and blue kind of shift to it. But that's going down first, Nebula. Excuse me. And the next one we're putting down, it's Constellation. Again, it's this gorgeous purple color that has a bit of a blue a blue violet shift to it. And there you go, Constellation is also transparent, the same as other nebula. So we've got two transparents going down. And then next I put down this one. It is Comet by this little piggy, that's fantastic. There we go, you can see the gold. And then get it this way and hopefully, there you go, you can see the red. So yeah, the fantastic interference piggy. So that's 3 transparents in a row. So then we're going to use a couple more tube paints. First of all, we're going to use this one. It's Pebeo Studio Acrylics. This one is the Iridescent Violet Blue. So it's this lovely pink color that has a blue flash when you get it in the right angle. And then one of my favorites to finish off, it really just sits so nicely on the top of everything. It's the golden, this is the hard body, and it's the light phthalo blue. And the cell activator we are using, it's this Shelly Art recipe, the Australian Floetrol, and the color is Prussian blue. Okay then my friends, so that's enough chitty chat. Let's just have another quick little look at this one, because the colors are just so fantastic. Well, I think they are. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like what you see, please share my videos. Okay, friends, that's enough chitty chat. Gonna zip it, get the camera pointing down, and we're gonna get on with making the piece. Okay then, friends. First thing I should say is this is a 8x10 wooden cradle, and that's around about 5, maybe 6 at the most ounces of black pillow paint. And the pillow paint is the tricorn black from Sherwin-Williams Color to Go. Okay, so the first color we're putting down here, this is the beautiful Constellation. Gorgeous kind of deep purple color with a gorgeous blue, kind of blue interference tinge to it as such. But a great base to put down here first. And as you can see, I'm just leaving the little tiny thin trails outside of the main swipe area. And we're going to do some frosty mods with those in a little while. So while we're waiting for me to put the next color down, I would love to ask for your support, my friends. If there's anybody watching that hasn't subscribed yet, I would really ask you to subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe, you can like and leave comments on my videos. You can interact when I have my live premieres. So please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And this is the next color we're putting down here. It's the beautiful Comet by TLP. It's that beautiful one that was giving us that gorgeous gold to kind of red violet shift. And here we go. And this is the next one. This is the Pebeo Iridescent Violet Blue. That lovely pink that has a blue kind of interference flash to it when you view it at the 45. So that's that one. And if you like this piece, my friends, I'd love to tell you to visit my Facebook store. The link's in the description of this video. This piece is for sale if you're interested. I'm having trouble updating my Facebook store at the moment, so if you are very interested in this piece, please send me a direct message and we will chat about a deal. So you saw me, I was just putting down a little bit more of the Pebeo Iridescent Violet Blue. And now it's the turn of the light phthalo blue, the hard body acrylic by Golden. And as you can see, just drizzling it nice and thinly over the swipe area, because this is an opaque, and if we get it too thick, it's going to completely block out the colours beneath it. And in we go with the Prussian Blue Cell Activator, where we're just blowing out these little bloom vine things. You only do half at a time, because if we were to lay the cell activator all the way down the other side, it will have sunk in the middle and not be very easy to blow out, as this side is right now. Now, I've got to apologise, I got the colour list wrong. I threw some nebula in there in the colour list at the beginning, and there is no nebula in this one here, so apologies, friends. And apologies for seeing the back of my head while I just blow these out. So I'd just like to remind everybody that it's the Game Changer giveaway this weekend on the live show, The Joy of Pouring. Please join us at 1 p.m. PST. That'll be 3 p.m. Central and 4 p.m. on the East Coast of America, The Joy of Pouring show. And we have the Game Changer giveaway, where a beginner can win virtually everything you need to start playing around with these nice and more reflective and more expensive pigments. With the Game Changer giveaway, we're giving away a spinner, there are pigments, glitters, tube paints, and I'll even throw in some of the Aussie Gold, the Australian Floetrol, as well for the prize. So all you have to do is watch this weekend, The Joy of Pouring live show, 1 p.m. PST. So that was me just blowing out the other side, and now we're just going in for a couple of nice little simple mods, little frosty mods on these little extra lines, just to give us a little more interest. And I always like getting some frosty mods out into some negative space. That always looks great. So as I've always said, it's a slow cursive movement of the hand, and you just want to kind of follow the flow of the piece just to create a little more visual interest. So while we're looking at that, I'd love to tell you and ask you to join our Facebook group, the Acrylic Crazy Train. It's a fun time there, acrylic pouring group for beginners, where they can share their work in a safe space with fantastic artists from all over the world, where you will only receive positive and constructive criticisms and input on your work. So please join our Facebook group, the Acrylic Crazy Train. So that's me just finishing off the last little bits of modification, some frosty mods, and we're going to go in for the first spin, I guess. Oh no, we're going to do a couple more mods just there on that side. So again, guys, I'd just like to call to action. Please subscribe if you hadn't subscribed, and please, more importantly, hit that thumbs up button as well. The more thumbs up I get, the more likes I get, the more likely YouTube is to suggest my videos to people that haven't seen them before. So please subscribe and then hit that thumbs up button. And also don't forget the notification bell. Make that solid and you'll always be notified when I'm releasing a new video. So the last few mods just happening here. And while we're waiting for this, I'd love to tell you about the Shelley Art course. It's an online fluid art pouring course, a course that I've taken myself, many of my peers have taken, and we all highly recommend it. If you follow the web address at the bottom of the screen right now, and I also have a 15% off discount code for the course, which brings it down to a really affordable amount, and I'll put that on the screen right about now. So I'm really getting a little bit carried away with these with these modifications, but you know, if we keep some of them after we spin the piece, it's going to look nice. So for anybody that doesn't know what I'm doing here, I say so every time, but we do get new people watching for the first time. This is called wetting your edges, where I'm just getting a bit of the pillow paint and then just wetting the edge of the cradle here, because the paint prefers a nice wet edge to flow over rather than a dry edge, and I like to think it helps it flow nicely down evenly onto my spinner board, onto my silicone mat. So there we go, the piece is looking quite nice. We're going out for the larger wide-angle view, and I'm just making sure that those edges are nice and wet. And in we go for the first spin, leaving it in real time. Again, for the people that are watching for the first time and people that are learning, they can see how fast and how long I spin for. I like leaving my pieces spinning just a little bit longer than most artists, just to give the paint more of a chance to make it off. Because if we can get all the excess off in, say, 1 or 2 spins, it really helps us keep the composition of the piece. So there we go, in for the anti-clockwise spin, and you can see my finger just in the top of the frame, catching the drips as they're making their way across the silicone mat. And there we go, looking pretty good, even if I say so myself. So the piece is looking quite nice. We've got some nice definition of those frosty mods going out into the negative space, which is really what I wanted. And we're just checking for movement. Yep, I thought so. We were going to go in for one more spin. And again, leaving the spin for just a little bit more, just so we can get that excess paint off. And in we go for a nice close-up, and you guys can see really very pretty, this color palette. I'm glad I've written it down and remember it. I just love the way the interference pigments just pop in and out when they get the light from a different angle, and just bring the piece just a whole new other dimension, really. But I'm just getting a little bit of the excess paint onto my palette knife there, just making sure the edges are nicely covered, and we're staying nice and close up so we can get a good view of those cells and those pigments just working together and making those little piggies sing. Yep, just making sure they're covered nicely. So please let me know what you think of the color palette, my friends. I know I've used it one time before, and I like to think it works quite nicely, but please let me know in the comments. That's a great way of actually getting you to subscribe, so you can leave a comment on my pieces and also liking them. But in we go for a nice close-up. We can see those little piggies singing there, and that gorgeous comet giving us the red gold flash. Fantastic. So thank you so much, my friends. Please like, share and subscribe. Watch more on the lower left and subscribe on the lower right. And happy pouring.